If you're wondering why I have a hood up, it's because it's hair wash day and she's just not looking great. Today I'm going into the city for a dance class, but also since I'm going into the city, I decided that I was going to go a little bit earlier to go get Swedish candy. Like I'm literally gonna go all the way to the Lower East Side because I want these fucking Swedish candy. I'm craving sour Swedish candy. Oh my God, I want it so bad. And I've been craving it for so long, and I'm not really the type when I like invite my friends to hang out or we're talking about plans to be the one to say like, oh, should we do this? Because honestly, I'm fine with doing anything and I just want to hang out. I've been turned down twice. Why will no one go with me? So I decided, you know what, like I'm just gonna go by myself. Whenever I think of doing like a day in a life, I always think about how my life is really not that eventful. So I'm always like, are people going to actually enjoy watching this? I think I'm gonna start crying. Okay, I've been kind of going through it lately. So my package came, y'all. I thought it wasn't gonna come until literally a week and a half from now, but she came early. Let's rewind. I don't know what came over me to start just fully having a meltdown in front of the camera. I started feeling better after watching some anime and I finished my makeup, and I also opened up my new clothes. So I'm feeling like a little bit better, you know, like the adrenaline of getting new clothes. I think there were like multiple things that were stressing me out or upsetting me. Didn't want to take it too seriously, and I also didn't think it was that serious. So I like shoved it into my unconscious, and now it's like fighting to come out. I think the TikTok ban is really getting to me. TikTok is like my platform. That's where I started, and I worked so hard to get to where I am now and find the community that I have. I feel less pressure on TikTok. Obviously, I've had my ups and downs. On Instagram and YouTube, I feel a lot of pressure in terms of my content. Instagram, I feel a little less connected. I feel connected to my followers, but I feel less connected to like the comments and the algorithm, who my videos are being pushed to. YouTube is selective. Like you subscribe and you watch the people you subscribe. It's a little bit harder to find new people because the YouTube algorithm isn't like that. I just feel like a lot of pressure, especially because I have so much anxiety already. But then on TikTok, I felt like I was entertaining. I was like wanted on TikTok, which is like so dramatic. I know. I also have this whole thing about like fitting in, and I just felt like I fit in TikTok. On Instagram, it feels more like I'm kind of like dipping my toes in, and then here on YouTube, I feel like I'm, you know, that one character in the movie is like, yeah, that's so funny. And then everyone's like, girl, fuck. I have so many nice like viewers and people who comment, and like my subscribers too. It's my anxiety. I just have like so much anxiety these days. It's like crazy. Like everything is so overwhelming. I just don't really talk about the things that I'm feeling. One, because I feel like I don't know what it is quite yet. So like I don't know what to tell people other than like, oh, I'm upset and I'm anxious. So then I kind of keep it in and keep it in and keep it in until like I explode. And I'm like, oh, this is what I'm feeling. I think I associate talking about how I feel with getting pity from other people. And I feel the same on the internet. I love your guys' messages, but a part of me feels bad, like I'm almost making you guys leave those comments. And I don't know why. I always think when people care about me, it's like they're pitying me. I'm gonna turn off this camera, lay down, maybe eat some yogurt or something. I cried again because I couldn't find the granola for my yogurt. I cried like 5 minutes before I even started looking for my granola because I was looking at my video of me before I put makeup on, and I looked so atrociously ugly. Oh my God. I feel insane. I made it out of the house. Did almost start crying again because Quarter Life Crisis came on shuffle, but we're good. My mascara is kind of slaying. Hero and Make. We just finished class. I am so sweaty. We are at Concha. I think it's gonna become a thing that we come to Concha every time. We're taking Daydream by and hiking together. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Bober, 22.
Alt bias.
Mora, 150.
Alt.
B-pop. AB.
Who's your alt group?
Twice.
And alt bias.
Twice, Sana.
Alt group and alt bias.
Hyphen, Dawn.
Period.
Did I pass?
Everybody snap. No, it doesn't have an end. So right now I'm on 237.
You'll be on like 1,000.
I think 3,000. Like
1,000, like.
By next week?
486.
486, okay. Okay, and you said 500?
520.
522. 522. My mom got me this bento So I'm gonna eat this for dinner now. You know when you wake up and it's hair washing day and you're like, okay, I could go today. Like it's not looking great, but I could finish the day. And then it just gets progressively worse. It's almost like time just goes so fast when your hair is oily. Yeah, I felt gross during class. I kind of look like a mess, but that's because I haven't done my hair care routine, which I probably will show you guys because I've gotten several questions of people asking me how I take care of my hair. First step of it is I have to wait until like it's 80% dry. While I wait for it to dry, I'm gonna do my at-home laser hair care. Started in December and I've already seen changes. Right now I use it on my legs and my underarms. And I'm starting it now because by summertime, I wanna be hairless. Okay, this is me looking like this with him back. It's kind of crazy. There's my, anyway, he's just gonna be a little feature in the background. These little things, so sour, guys. Like, it's so, my mouth is literally watering just thinking about it. Oh my God. It's so sour. My hair is pretty much dry now, so now I'm gonna put in heat protectant. I use this Revlon air brush. I don't know what it's called. If you don't use this right, it will damage your hair. I will use it and I'm like, oh my God, it makes my hair so silky, so great. And then I'll continue using it and it gives me so much breakage. So I will use this maybe like once a week. Since I have it, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna curl it, and what I like to do is basically the night before I curl it pretty tight, and my hair holds a curl very well. It holds any shape, to be honest, pretty well, which I'm very grateful for. And then it'll last until I take a shower again, which is in about 2-3 days. The curler that I use is the Conair one. I believe this is 1/2 inch. I really want to get the 1-inch barrel one. Good morning, y'all. It's actually morning today and I'm tired and cold. I love going to sleep when it's cold, you know, when you're like all bundled up, but it's the worst when you wake up because then you have to leave your bed. For some reason, even though I knew I had to wake up early this morning, I was up all night. Like, I was tired by midnight, but I just like kept myself up doing God knows what. But anywho, I'm going back into the city today to get my nails done. By the way, my mom found the granola and it was like so plain in the open. I was like, there's no fucking way. Feeling a little bit better today. I think dancing yesterday helped because I just love dancing. It always puts me in a better mood. Hoping I could keep that energy. I don't really know what that was, but I think sometimes, you know, you just kind of have to let it go. I didn't tell y'all what happened yesterday. So usually my bus is a couple minutes late. And when I'm talking couple minutes, like sometimes 5 to 10 minutes late. Literally was walking there and I see a bus pass by, but there's like multiple buses that stop there. So I was like, oh, that can't be it because it's literally like the time. And I'm waiting. And I come to the conclusion that that was my bus. It had to come early yesterday. That has never happened before. So yeah, I just waited 20 minutes and then the next one came. So thank God I didn't have to wait an hour. Here are my nails. Look how cute they are. She put tagunyang on it too. This one's a little bit different face. I haven't done my nails in so long. I think the last time was when I was in Japan, which was like 3 months ago. It's now 5:30 and I'm finally gonna eat, and I think I'm gonna make vodka pasta. I literally got tomato paste just to make this recipe and because I had vodka like for the first time. And I'm not a cooking channel, so I'm not. Last time I actually filmed one time me trying to cook and it was just ass. Okay, so we're just not gonna do that. Someone had left in my Instagram Q&A asking something along the lines of like how are you aesthetic and stuff like that. And I actually had to chuckle a little bit. It was flattering, honestly. I've always wanted to be aesthetic my whole life, but I just came to the conclusion that I can't. In the moments that I can and I try, I am, but on the daily, girl, I'm waiting for my pasta to boil. That's why I'm yapping so much right now. Made my pasta. Also, I thought I would talk about this. Before I started cooking, I saw a girl on my For You page talking about how comparison is basically like ruining her life. This girl is so beautiful. And what's even crazier is I was just comparing myself to her today. The quote, comparison is the thief of joy, is something that I think about a lot because I am someone who compares herself all the time. When I see people who I literally compare myself to and I'm jealous of and I wish that I could be like them, say those things and not see what I see or what other people see, all these like intrusive and terrible thoughts are so one direction. Hey, one direction, that you can't break out of it. Every time that I start having like clarity is when I compare which it's a good comparison from a different perspective. So when I saw this girl on my For You page, I also got to think, because yesterday when I was also having my mental breakdown, I started having a breakdown again because I was looking at my clip of me with no makeup. Couldn't even believe what I was looking at, which was my face. I oftentimes have uncanny valley with my face. The dysmorphia is like in flames, like it's going crazy. This is not how I wanted to wake up. Basically, I just saw a clip of what I look like from the video we filmed today, and I just look so bad. I hate how I look. I've already been feeling like very insecure these past couple of days, like especially like where I'm like, man, my face is like a flat screen TV. It's so big. So sucks because I was really excited for this video, and now I'm not because I'm like scared. Like I don't want to see how I look like, and I'm also like worried now that people are going to perceive me that way, and people are going to think like, oh, that's what she looks like. She doesn't look like that in her videos. And then further support the fact that I feel like I'm low-key a catfish. Isn't this ironic though? After like probably my last clip was me with my pasta being like, you know what guys, like comparison is the thief of joy. But this is the reality of me and my day-to-day. It's like up and down and up and down and up and down. Your girl forgot to make an outro as always. Also, don't mind this pimple patch. Did crash out today again. I'll show you guys what mascara I use. I swear to God, I've been crying like so many times this week and she does not budge. 10 out of 10 recommend for my emotional girlies out there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Kind of proof that life isn't always sunshines and rainbows, and even the people that you see online feel shit and think about things that you probably do too. You're never alone on those feelings. As always, I love you guys and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.